Yeah, that seems to be happening more and more often, isn't it? I suppose it's an age thing. Maybe that's why I'm noticing it more. But bands reforming, and I mean, even bands that were around not long ago. I went to see 100 Reasons and Hell is for Heroes play together at the HMV Forum. That was 2 or 3 years ago. But I mean, it wasn't that long that they were.
Well, I have a bit of an issue with this, especially seen as so I'm a YouTuber and I have made the commitment that I'm going to put at least 2 videos a week out.
Okay.
And everyone that follows me knows exactly what time they're going to come out. They're going to be on a Saturday and a Sunday. Right. And if I have extra lessons, they're probably going to be either side of that, on a Friday and a Monday.
Right.
And you know, I do have products that are sort of launched, which I kind of see, because I'm a musician, I kind of see them like albums.
Yeah.
But if you're a band, you have an album that probably takes 6 months to a year to make, and then you've got to tour that for a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
But you can't release a new album while you're out, because you're still touring the old one. But therefore, there's 2 years where you've got to go away and come back. But if you go away for 2 years, people think you've gone away and you've died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so you're always making a comeback with it. You're not making a comeback. You've got a new album, and you had to go away and make it.
Yeah.
And I think songwriting in particular and recording, it can be a very wasteful art. You need to write a lot of songs to get even just one good one, never mind enough to make a whole album. And we're all used to now daily content. You know, the biggest YouTubers all have daily content. If you've got over 1 million subscribers, which I'm nowhere near, you're gonna have daily content.
Yeah.
And we're all used to that. And I know people that I follow, if they don't upload for a week, I'm like, you're all right. So going away for 2 years is bad for the band model.
Yeah.
And you can see the people who are really smart about it, you know, the Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran, basically. Love them or hate them, they'll have their album, but when they've been away, they've written for other people.
Yeah.
Or like Justin Bieber does, say 2 words at the start of another person's song.
Yeah.
And then featuring Justin Bieber, and everyone thinks it's, you know.
Yeah, that's such a great point on that, because there's a Skrillex version of is it, I don't know what the Bieber song is, but whatever it is, but it's brilliant version. I absolutely love it. And Bieber was, I watched a very brief 10-minute documentary about Skrillex and Diplo making the track, and they did all the work, and Bieber obviously, well, not even him, somebody sent them the lyrics, and they just dropped the lyrics in, and they were speaking to Justin Bieber about the track, and he was, I think he said something along the lines of, yeah, I like Skrillex, he's got the best sounds. And I thought, what is that?
That's a true fan, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought, right, okay, you weren't involved in this whatsoever.
Words, he has the best words too.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, there you go. So just make sure your name's regularly appearing in the charts and on the radio. Keep yourself relevant, and that's it.
But I know all about this because so much of keeping a YouTube channel alive is coming up with searchable terms that you might be able to get in on. You know, the new Ed Sheeran album, for example. I filmed 5 lessons off of 5 songs off of that album in one day and released them all in one day.
Wow.
And I did that because people are going to be searching for those songs.
Yeah.
So you can see why record companies for their biggest artists go, get him to sing 2 words on this song, and we can say it's featuring Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I do think the more impressive way of doing it is what Ed Sheeran's done, which is just seemingly give away songs to good artists, but just giving away some really good songs that would quite happily, you know, serve him well. That other artists would, you know, kill for.
Yeah.
But he does seemingly be. I'm sure he co-writes a lot, but he is a songwriter at heart, I think, and that's what connects. Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Ed Sheeran fan, to be honest. And in reality, I haven't really given him a chance. I've never listened to one of his albums. I don't listen to the radio, so I wouldn't really know about it. But the more I do hear about him, and I've read a couple of interviews with him, I think, as usual, my judgments were wrong.
Well, like does happen. He won me over after me, you know, teaching privately and everyone asking for the A team or whatever. I really didn't listen to it at all. I didn't listen to that first album at all, and it was when Multiply came out, and I was like, okay, let's listen to these new songs, and I went, I think that's a belting album.
Okay.
Gave the first one a listen again, and I thought, okay, there's some good stuff there. But when you hear it all done live and see it done live, you're like, that's more impressive.
Yeah.
The whole looper pedal thing. I mean,
Yes.
how
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
else had really done that.
Yeah, not in the mainstream.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I know. I always used to refer back in lessons to Katie Tunstall.
Okay.
Because I saw her use a looper pedal on one of her songs on Jules Holland.
Right.
I always used to show people like that. Like,
Yeah.
why would you buy a looper? That's why you buy a looper pedal.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
can just create a full band sound.
Yeah.
Just with an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
In fact, I've seen some people do it live. John Gom, who's another Leeds bass guitarist, he's used a looper pedal on times, or just creates, drum sounds with his guitar.
Yeah.
It's better than half the drum sounds you could spend thousands of pounds recording. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really impressive. But no one made that their act, and no one tried to headline an arena with an acoustic guitar and a looper pedal. So you got to have your thing, and that's his, and it's guitar music in the charts.
Yeah.
It's all good with me.
Yeah.